How do you find the right people for your music video?
This video, I think it's very hard for me to find the right people because it's kind of sensitive topic. Like, I think it's very vulnerable for someone to join this project with me, be in pretty much their underwear and then get body painted and talk about like things that is usually considered imperfections in your body, right? So I think people who join me have to be okay with being that vulnerable with me. So when I think about who to invite, I thought of friends that I've known had already gone through this. Like, there's some things in their bodies that they're not comfortable with in the past, but now they've overcome it or accepted to a certain level and feel confident and comfortable in their bodies already. If I think, like, I invite someone randomly, I don't know how they are in this journey at the moment, and I don't want the body painting process to trigger them or make them feel uncomfortable. Yeah, so I started with inviting people I know. The first one I invited was one of my closest friends for over 10 years. She tried to commit suicide before, and she has a lot of cut marks on her own body. Yeah, that was maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, and now she used to be in a very long-term clinical depression that now she's overcome. Like, now she's no longer depressed and feel very confident and comfortable with herself. And I think the marks on her, she considered parts of her journey that makes her who she is. So I invited her first because I kind of want to show those marks of like how someone can be so uncomfortable and disconnected to their bodies that they want to harm themselves. So she was the first person I invited. And the second person is my sister-in-law who had 2 kids. And one of the kids, she did the C-section. So there's a scar on her stomach and there's a lot of stretch marks and, you know, the postpartum bodies. Like, when I talked to her about it, she did say that it took her many years to be comfortable with her bodies again. But now she looked at it as she has done something amazing, like giving birth to 2 human beings. So she looked at her body a different ways and now she's comfortable with it. So yeah, she was the second person I invited. The third person is a friend of a friend who is in his 70s. And a lot of people are not comfortable with like the wrinkles and how they're aging, the gray hair and all that, right? But he is an actor. Like, he's still acting and he's still finding jobs and modeling. Like, he's appreciating of how he looks. And I think he's using his looks as an advantage because like a lot of older people that age, they don't act anymore, right? But that's why I thought of him like someone who's older and clearly aging, but so confident to put himself out there and still acting and showing his body. I'm finding one more person. I was thinking people who are physically, like visibly disabled, like maybe they're missing limbs or something like that. And I Googled and then I actually found this beauty blogger. She doesn't have arms.
Oh, okay.
And she has legs and she does makeup with her feet.
Oh, wow.
And her makeup skills so good.
Yeah.
And she's a brand owner, like she has her own makeup brand. And then she does a lot of interviews and she seems like she's a very funny person. Like, she laughs at the world and like her situation and like she sees everything so positively. So I actually want to invite her. Yeah, because I watch a lot of her interviews and I think her mindset is just right. Like, she's already feels so comfortable and confident in her bodies that I think this project might work. For the last person, I was thinking of someone who had their body change after an accident. Something happened to them without any planning. Maybe have a lot of scars on their bodies, something that completely changed their looks. And I was searching, and this lady showed up, and she was talking about her experience of being a burnt survivor. Like, she had strong chemicals accidentally spilled on her when she was cleaning her house, and she has burnt scars from her face all over her arms, all over her legs. But I also saw that she was part of an art project related to her scars before. Like, she worked with another artist who painted her over her scars, like a Japanese artwork where they connect broken pottery with gold. So that artist painted her scar with gold paint, which looked really beautiful. So I thought maybe she would be open to another body paint scars related project with me. So I reached out, and she agreed to do this. And I'm glad that I have represent a lot of experiences, a lot of changes in your body, or how your body look different from what society usually considers beautiful. But I want to show that all of our bodies can be beautiful regardless of what it looks like or what happened to us